Alright, so this is the first stock I want to look at for my first watch list here, and this is Arthur J Gallagher's. So we can see straight away the dividend yield's about 1%, and that's kind of low for a insurance company, but they are a powerhouse stock. You can see the long-term trend is very positive, very strong positive trend here. So you can probably expect that dividend to grow. I'm definitely hoping it's going to grow, particularly for an insurance company. If I just slide over to holders as well here, you can see it is held by Vanguard, BlackRock, JP Morgan, all the big names that you'd expect. So I think they're a good long-term bet. You are going to want to look for dips in this. If I go to the 1 year, it has been hard to time because they've just broken 200 for the first time, and yeah, it's gonna be hard to time that investment. But yeah, you want to build that up over time. That's what I'm looking to do. They are also gaining sort of more and more sponsorships. So the sponsor of Premiership Rugby, where Saracens, London Irish play. So yeah, they're pretty well known. Let's just close that ad. And yeah, the second stock I'm going to look at for this week is JP Morgan. Again, they've got that higher dividend yield of 3%. The biggest bank in the world, they're the most well-known bank. They just took over First Republic Bank in America as well. And yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere. When you make your long-term investments, you want to think 50 years ahead. And I can definitely see JP Morgan being here in 50 years. And as you can see, Vanguard holds 274 million shares, BlackRock almost 200 million as well, Bank of America also holds shares. So yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere. I think they're a pretty solid bet. I'm just going to be looking to build that up, particularly with the uncertainty in the US markets right now, but I think it's going to even out, and I don't think they're going anywhere. And last of all, I've got the Vanguard FTSE Emerging Markets ETF, and I'm gonna have to go over to Vanguard's actual website to get the data for this, because as you can see, yeah, it doesn't actually show the yield here. So I'm just gonna quickly. It should be easy to find. Distributions, there it is. Yeah, so the yield's saying here 3.27. which is pretty high, to be honest. And if we go again to the overview, that's going to be on portfolio data. Yeah, you can see here it's got exposure to China, Taiwan, India, Brazil, literally all the markets from all around the world. Turkey here, Turkey's a big one, but it's only got 1% pretty much in the Turkish market, but they've got their election coming up right now. So yeah, Turkey's a pretty interesting market right now. And yeah, it's just going to give you exposure to pretty much markets that you won't be able to invest in if you're using standard brokers. Like, it's going to give you a lot more diversification, but I wouldn't go too heavily into it still. But yeah, I would bear this one in mind as an ETF. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I'm going to be doing more watch lists, and obviously, yeah, always do your own research as well. All three of these I do hold myself, and you can see you can see they're very well held by financial companies as well. So I'm not alone here. 274 million for Vanguard and JP Morgan. So these aren't outlandish bets, but these are solid dividend companies, and that's all I'm looking to invest in right now. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more watch lists, and I definitely will be making more watch lists, because these are pretty much the research that I'm doing every week anyway. And yeah, stick around.